This episode of Nerdist News is sponsored by Voodoo's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse viewing party. Now that the Fox deal is done, what are Disney's plans for the X-Men? It's official. At 12:02 a.m. Eastern on Wednesday this week, the X-Men and Fantastic Four have joined the Marvel Studios family.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pretty nice.
It's what fans have been waiting for ever since they heard the first inklings that Disney would be acquiring 21st Century Fox. Of course, the whole point of this merger was never for the benefit of joining together the divided Marvel franchises. Its real purpose was for Disney to have a crap ton of content for its upcoming streaming service, Disney+. But we're not gonna look a big corporate gift horse in the mouth. Marvel is getting some of its biggest tentpole characters under one roof. However, now that the deal is done, there are a bunch of questions. What happens to Deadpool? What's up with the X-Men and its various spin-offs? And is the Xenomorph Queen now a Disney princess? Well, guess what? We've got some answers. And damn, is that Disney princess one really gonna blow your mind at the end of the show? Because my brain melted. But first, Deadpool. While the merc with a mouth doesn't seem like an obvious frontrunner for getting added to Disney's squeaky clean roster of family-friendly content, Disney head Bob Iger has made it clear that he not only wants Deadpool as part of Disney's superhero stable alongside the Avengers, he also has assured fans that the Mouse House would let Wade Wilson stay R-rated and just as foul-mouthed as ever. And if you are skeptical, Disney literally put Deadpool front and center on the landing page of their main website. And if that is also not enough evidence, remember that the R-rated Deadpool 1 and 2 made over $1.5 billion at the box office. And according to our math, that's about $1.5 billion reasons to not mess with success. So Ryan Reynolds' version of Deadpool will survive, but will any of the other X-Men properties make it over to Disney and Marvel in their current form? Well, Dark Phoenix is still slated to hit theaters in early June, but it's widely believed by all analysts that it will be the swan song of this version of the X-Men. So then what about the New Mutants, the superhero horror film that's already been pushed back 1.5 years from its initial release date? Reportedly, Disney execs are unsure about what to do with it at this point. While the film is slated to drop this August, according to insiders, there are massive reshoots required, which will not be cheap. Word around the campfire is that they may just relegate the film to one of their streaming services a la Disney Plus or Hulu. But what about all the other X titles that were in development? Gambit, Multiple Man, Kitty Pryde, Logan's spin-off X-23, and a single word, Dunzo, in multiple words. For now, they are probably shelved. There is a chance they may get revived further on down the road, but with Kevin Feige taking over for the Merry Mutants, we're sure he's gonna have different long-term plans. In fact, the only thing that might make the cut is the Deadpool spin-off of X-Force and any of its characters a la Cable and Domino, but that's only because of their proximity to Deadpool as a franchise. Of course, the deal being done doesn't mean Feige can just drop the X-Men into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Part of the problem of introducing the mutants into the MCU has to do with unraveling producer rights. Laura Schuler-Donner, who has been a producer on all of the X-Men movies since 2000, has a clause in her contract giving her executive producer credit on any X-Men film, even if she's not actively involved. And this may also apply to longtime X-Men writer and producer Simon Kinberg, meaning that Disney will have to work with or buy out those producers. So with all of that, when can we expect to see mutants in the MCU? Well, we've already started seeing inklings. Just last year, the MCU's Scarlet Witch was retconned in an updated version of the Marvel Studios Visual Dictionary. The change says that the Mind Stone may have altered Wanda or unlocked latent powers within, which certainly sounds a lot to us like the unlocking of someone's X gene. Realistically, though, there's still a lot of wrinkles to iron out on the business side of things before Marvel can start peppering the MCU with X-Men, and most insiders don't expect to see anything in the way of mutants until at least 2021. But fear not! While it might be a while until the X-Men and all of their baggage join the Avengers on the big screen, we know Phase 4 of the MCU will also be going cosmic, so we wouldn't be surprised to see the Fantastic Four join the fray first.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pretty nice.
Reportedly, Kevin Feige has already been in talks with the Legion showrunner Noah Hawley about his Doctor Doom script, and Marvel's first family would certainly be much easier to integrate than their mutant brethren. However, if we can make one little suggestion of a way to build hype for the X-Men, how about a post-credits scene in Spider-Man Far From Home where Peter Parker receives an invitation in the mail to join the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters? That would be so cool. But what do you folks think? Are you stoked for the X-Men and Fantastic Four to join the MCU? Which of the X-Men do you hope to see first? And check this out. And is the alien queen gonna be a Disney princess? Nope. And I'm sure some of you have thought of this, but I didn't. She's a queen, and Disney queens are usually villains. Ripley is actually the princess. Oh, God! Let's discuss. Thanks again to Vudu for sponsoring today's episode. Get ready, webheads, because on March 22nd, Vudu, the streaming service with all of the latest movies to rent, buy, and watch for free, is hosting a viewing party for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Be sure to join the film's writer and director, Rodney Rothman, as well as Nerdist Spider fans like Dan Casey, Hector Navarro, and Markia McCarty for fun trivia and prizes as you stream along with your copy of Into the Spider-Verse on Vudu at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. During the party, Vudu will be giving away exclusive prizes like a 55-inch 4K TV, a PS4, and Spider-Man video games. Make sure to RSVP below and swing into Twitter and use the hashtag Vudu Viewing Party at 6PT9ET on March 22nd to join the conversation and for a chance to win amazing prizes. We will see you there.